Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. We have one last Super Boss to go, ladies and gentlemen, and this one is the Final Mix exclusive Super Boss. Which, of course, you know, for us Americans, we never actually got to see it in the flesh, though, because we were stuck with the original, and then the Japanese players got it. But now, in Final Mix, we get to see who it is. So let's step through the portal, and we shall see.
Who are you?
Ansem?
What's that supposed to mean?
Alright, folks, so as soon as this fight starts, summon Tinkerbell. That's what you want to do first, summon Tinkerbell. Because you are definitely going to need her for this one, because this Super Boss right here is also just as tough. So let me go ahead and introduce you. This is the Unknown. Or, you know, for several names, like either Unknown or Enigmatic Man. And of course, well, supposedly we don't even know who this guy is, but for a lot of us other players who's played Kingdom Hearts for quite a long time, we sure already know the guy's name right about now, right? It's me and Sax. Anyway, also he has these. Are those lightsabers? Those are lightsabers, aren't they? What we just saw. See that right there? They're lightsabers. Those red things coming out of there. Is it? Are you Darth Maul? No, that can't be. Look at this. Is that what they're going for? Just these lightsabers here? Ugh. Wow. I swear, every time I feel like this series is really trying to be Star Wars, and there's quite a lot of evidence to go with it. Honestly, though, I mean, you know, the music that's playing right now is called "Disappear," which is a great track, and it really fits well. Although I couldn't really imagine a more fitting track for this one, considering his lightsabers here. So let's go ahead and talk about this Super Boss right here, the Unknown. So, like I said, he's very tough, for one thing. Yeah, like I said, you need Tinkerbell for those kinds of reasons. He has so many attacks that he has. He has these electrical force fields, he brings up barriers, and what you saw beforehand, well, of course, aside from attacking those lightsabers he has, what you also saw there was that he went and grabbed Sora, well, like, almost kind of looks like he's force choking him. Oh, God, this game really is trying to be Star Wars. What the hell? Yeah, he's actually making Sora float into the air with his electrical attack right there. And so what that does is that it disables your commands for right now, and then it'll say the commands like shock or release, and you're gonna want to look for the release command, because when you do that, then it'll actually be able to allow Sora to actually escape from that, because of course, for one thing, like, the release command is very finicky as well, and, you know, it'll just randomize completely, and so you have to be quick and find out as much as you can. And what that was doing was that it's actually draining Sora's health. So whenever the Unknown will actually it does this electrical shock where he just grabs Sora up in the air, and then the command changes. The Sora's HP will drain, so you want to hurry and select the release command, and you want to be quick about it too. And so, if you have Tinkerbell with you, whenever, like, not, of course, not only does she auto heal, but whenever, but if Sora's HP goes down to 0, as long as Tinkerbell is around, then she'll revive you, but then she disappears after that. So that's kind of like one use only. And you're, yeah, see, that's what he's doing right now. So, yeah, you want to be quick about how you shotgun release here. And so, it's also recommended to use the arrow spell, and of course, you'll need a lot of ethers too, because you'll be utilizing a lot of the magic attacks. So you know, and you know, especially using the both arrow and also especially cure, and of course if you need some high potions as well. Also, the unknown will do this area like he's doing this twirl kind of a dance as he attacks, which looks kind of weird though. He's also going to disappear a lot in this black smoke, and then he some of his orbs, all these lasers that will just shoot right at you constantly. But yeah, like with Sephiroth, do your very best. Honestly, though, I mean, I did take a few attempts, but not as many as Sephiroth, though, actually, because, like, what I want to say, though, is that, to be honest, I've never beaten this guy before. I mean, I tried to attempt it, but I kept losing to him, but, of course, I didn't really know any strategies. Oh, yeah, he also, some supports field, and he has his lasers all over the place. Yeah, it didn't really take me that many attempts, to be honest, though, because it's weird. Like, he does have a lot of attacks. He's very agile and very fast, but... You know, but somehow I seem to be having a bit of an easy time with him, because, like, I would just keep going at him, and I kept on rolling his HP, so, so, I don't know, I guess it's probably kind of skill that just goes on or something, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll just disappear because my HP drained, but yeah, do your very best against this guy, and, you know, just keep going at him like I was doing right now. He'll keep on trying to attack you as much as he can, because he's very persistent like that, but just, you know, like with Sephiroth, just do it no holds barred, just don't hold back. And yeah, I died right there, but of course, I got back. That never happened. I don't know how, it just never happened before. He's almost done here, because just like this bit of HP left. And yeah, so, yeah, like I said, he's a Final Mix exclusive boss, and so therefore, you know, when Final Mix released in Japan, only the Japanese players got to see him, but we didn't for a long time. And it wasn't until in 2013 when 1.5 came out, and so we got to fight him. And so there we go. That was it. That was the unknown. Wow, I actually did it. I beat him. Ah, look at that.
What are you talking about? Wait, what are you...
And so we obtained the experience necklace and Ansem Report 13. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the last of all the Ansem reports. So we got every single one of them. So, who was that guy? Well, you know, Nomura's just pulling the Nomura card, and actually just, yeah, he who doesn't exist. Doesn't exist? How exactly are we finding him anyway? I don't know. So yeah, he brings some more questions about who he is. I mean, supposedly we can find out in later games, and, you know, for the, well, not for the next Let's Play, but the Let's Play after that, which will actually bring up more questions, of course. Alright, so the unknown has been defeated, and so therefore we have now beaten all the super bosses, every single one of them. And so, yeah, we did everything else, and all that's left is the final boss, Ansem. Now, before we proceed onwards, though, we've got some Ansem reports to read now that we've collected every single one of them. Now, this is live commentary, folks. Yeah, for the first time for this channel. Reason being is, of course, if I were to do post commentary, that would just be going through the pages very fast, and so I wouldn't really be able to read it. So I just want to read them full. So the Ansem reports, they basically cover the, well, supposedly cover the lore, you know, about Ansem himself and what was going on. I mean, like, you know, between him and the Heartless. And so there are 13 of those in total, well, at least in a final mix, because there were just a little less than that in vanilla. So, now that we got every single one of them, I would say the time has come to finally start reading those answer reports in order. So, let's begin. We'll go over to Jiminy's journal right down there. And so now we have a complete set of answer reports, so let's go ahead and read them all, starting with the first one. Time for some reading. Much of my life has been dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. That knowledge has guarded this world well. Not a soul doubts that. I am blessed with my people's smiles and respect. But though I am called a sage, there are things I do not understand. I believe darkness sleeps in every heart, no matter how pure. Give it the chance, the smallest drop can spread and swallow the heart. I have witnessed it many times. Darkness, darkness of the heart. How is it born? How does it come to affect us so? As ruler of this world, I must find the answers. I must find them before the world is lost to those taken by the darkness. It is my duty to expose what this darkness really is. I shall conduct the following experiments. Extract the darkness from a person's heart. Cultivate darkness in a pure heart. Both suppress and amplify the darkness within. Sorry if I'm kind of messing up with reading here, but so, bear with me on this one. The experiments cause the test subjects' hearts to collapse, including those of the most stalwart. How fragile our hearts are. My treatments produced no signs of recovery. I could find those who had completely lost their hearts beneath the castle. Sometime later, I went below and was greeted by the strangest sight. Creatures that seemed born of darkness. What are they? Are they truly sentient beings? Could they be the shadows of those who lost their hearts in my experiments? The shadows that crawl beneath the castle. Are they the people who lost their hearts, or incarnations of darkness, or something entirely beyond my imagination? All my knowledge has provided no answer. One thing I am sure of is that they are entirely devoid of emotion. Perhaps further study will unlock the mysteries of the heart. Fortunately, there is no shortage of test samples. They are multiplying underground even as I write this report. They still need a name. Those who lack hearts. I will call them the Heartless. The Heartless appear in groups and are multiplying rapidly. I provided them both living and non-living samples. They responded only to the living. They seem to multiply after absorbing something from the living creatures. Their prey vanishes without a trace. I believe the Heartless are taking hearts. They are born from those who have lost their hearts and thrive on hearts seized from others. The hearts taken by the Heartless become heartless themselves. Though I lack proof, I am confident in this hypothesis. I must also study their behavioral principles. Though they lack emotions, they do seem to have some intelligence. How to communicate with them? It's just occurred to me. Could they be the darkness in people's hearts? To study Heartless behavior, I picked one out for observation. It wiggled its antennae and, as if sensing a target, headed deep into the castle. In the deepest part of the castle, its antennae began vibrating, as if searching for something. Suddenly, a strange door appeared. I'd never known of its existence. It had a large keyhole, but it didn't seem to be locked, so I opened the door. What I saw on the other side mystified me. What was that powerful mass of energy? That night, I observed a great meteor shower in the sky. Could it be related to the door that I have opened? A massive core of energy lay beyond the door sought by the Heartless. It may well be the ultimate goal of all Heartless. But what is that energy? I devised a hypothesis, based upon my observations of the Heartless. The Heartless feed on others' hearts, and they yearn for that energy core. That thing beyond the door must be a heart too, the heart of this world. There is no proof, but having felt that immense energy, I am certain that was the heart of the world. The Heartless are trying to take hearts not only from all living creatures, but from the world itself. But what do they mean to do with the heart of the world? I am now studying material from the meteors that rained down that fateful night. What a find! The material is foreign to our world. It is elastic to the touch, and when two pieces are combined, they bond easily. None of the records I've scoured even mention such a substance. Was it introduced to this world when I opened that door? I wonder how many other such materials drift through the atmosphere of this tiny world. I wish I could soar off and find out. Could there be uncharted worlds up there? My curiosity never ceases to grow. but I should stop speaking of such unrealistic dreams. For now, there is no way to venture outside this world. My people and I are all but prisoners at this tiny place. There is no doubt that the Heartless are deeply connected to people's hearts. Further study may unravel both their motivations and the mysteries shrouding the heart. As a start, I have built a device that artificially creates Heartless. By recreating the conditions that spawn the Heartless naturally, I should be able to produce them artificially. This device is the culmination of all my research thus far. The machine's test runs successfully created by Heartless. This may be a step toward creating a heart from nothing. The artificially and naturally created Heartless show nearly identical traits, but the two types should remain distinct for the purposes of this experiment. So I will mark the ones that are created artificially. Simply astonishing. Today I had a guest from another world. He is a king, and his vessel is built of the material that composed the meteors. He called the pieces gummy blocks. It seems that my opening the door has opened a path to interworld travel. We talked for countless hours, but one story in particular caught my interest, that of a key called the Keyblade. The Keyblade is said to hold phenomenal power. One legend says its wielder saved the world, while another says that he wrought chaos and ruin upon it. I must know what this Keyblade is. A key opens doors. It must be connected to the door that I have opened. Just as people have hearts, so do worlds. The same can be said of the stars in the night sky, and deep within each world lies a door to its heart. The Heartless desire those hearts. Born out of the darkness in people's hearts, they seek to return to a greater heart. Yes, that's it. The Heartless come from people's hearts, as does the darkness. Is the core of the world's heart the world of the Heartless? I will pursue the answer there and become all-knowing. My path is set. I shall seek out the wielder of the Keyblade and the princesses. My body is too frail for such a journey, but I must do this. I will cast it off and plunge into the depths of darkness. Opening the door to a world's heart causes its walls to crumble. These fragments are seen as shooting stars. This explains why these gummy blocks can travel freely to other worlds. I know the catalyst of this collapse, the appearance of the Heartless. However, it will take time to search out the world's doors and to retrieve each heart. Furthermore, the doors can be locked using a Keyblade, making the heart forever unattainable. I must take action before the wielder of this key appears in this world. If the princesses and the Keyblade are connected, they should resonate. I've chosen a girl. I don't know if she holds a princess's powers, but I will find out. She may lead me to the key bearer. I shall set her free and observe. The body is gone. The heart should have returned to the Heartless, and yet nothing. This one is unlike any other. Its memories remain, and it has yet to take the form of a Heartless. A close eye must be kept on this situation. Much is still unknown. To get to the realm of darkness, one must go through the doors of Kingdom Hearts, the place where the world's hearts connect. Beyond this world is a place in which darkness reigns. Details shall be archived in a separate report. There are many worlds in existence, some of which we know nothing about. The world in which we live, the realm of darkness, the realm of light, and the world in between, wherein lies true nirvana. Where does the body go when it separates from the heart? If the soul remains within the body, is it still considered to be deceased? When the heart returns to the Heartless, the physical form disappears, but that is merely true in this world. Perhaps the body exists in another form in another world. If that is the case, then it is possible for one to exist in two worlds. A being that is neither darkness nor light, belonging nowhere, abandoned by its heart, a mere shell of its former self. The relation between the heart and body is complex. However, I am certain that if your self exists here, then by definition, the other cannot truly exist. The other, the one which does not exist, shall be dubbed Nobody. And so that was all of Ansem's report. I think there was like I think just like about a number of those, about like 4 of those that were exclusive to Final Mix, and the rest were just originally in vanilla. So that was the lore, and well, supposedly it would be the lore, and we probably should believe those, but I don't know. The other games seem to say otherwise, but that's for another time. Alright folks, so I suppose that's it. That should be it for all the super bosses and everything else we did. And so, there's just one last thing to do in this Let's Play. we have to go after Ansem. That's right, we're going to head back to the end of the world, and so we are finally going to take on Ansem once and for all and finish this adventure. And so that should be the just about the end of this Let's Play. I can't believe I've come so far. So, next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, in the finale, we are going back, and we are going to go take on Ansem, and hopefully restore all the worlds to working order, and hopefully restore peace as well, and maybe things should be back to normal. So, until next time, see you guys later.